400 years ago, through the Eastern Indies Company, the Netherlands created the first multinational business, and Asia was one of their main partners. Now, as the Asian continent is asserting itself as a new economic power, their long-lasting link is being revived. What do these former colonial masters have to offer in terms of business opportunities? And is there more to the country than just tulips, windmills, and canals? Are the Netherlands really the next place to be for business in Europe? Join Asia Business Channel as we explore the lowland country and take a closer look at 3 of its most promising cities. The Netherlands has a prosperous and open economy in which the government has reduced its role since the 1980s.
The state of the Dutch economy, I think it's in a very good state at the moment. We are in a good economic phase, and it's a very open and innovative economy, very internationally oriented. So for foreign investors, it has a very good and open climate, and we welcome foreign investors very much.
With the 16th largest economy in the world, it ranks 10th in GDP per capita. Just before the turn of the century, the country's annual GDP growth averaged nearly 4%, well above the European average. Inflation is expected to stay low at around 1.5% in the coming years, and the country boasts the lowest unemployment rate of all the European Union member states. Germany is the Netherlands' biggest trading partner, with 25% of import and export trade, while other major partners include Belgium, Luxembourg, France, and the UK.
We have a lot to offer for foreign companies. First, of course, the location, with the Schiphol airport, with the port of Rotterdam, being the gateway to Europe. Second quality of the Netherlands is the skilled, flexible, well-educated labor force. And the third strength is our international business environment. We've been making profits and of a global open economy for centuries. We've been very good at that. The Dutch are pioneers in international business.
So the ties between Asia and Holland, of course, go way back. From the East Indian Company already it started off, and the trade even now today is very intense.
The local workforce available in the country has been highly lauded by many international companies.
I think our main competitive advantage is our people. People that have been traditionally running around the world, meaning that they have been able to work with different cultures, use their very good language skills, and that gives us a kind of a flexibility to work with people overseas and different cultures.
On average, approximately 80 foreign companies set up in the Netherlands every year.
To start your business here in the Netherlands is our favorable tax climate. We have one of the lowest corporate tax rates in the European Union, and you can also profit from our tax treaties with 80 countries all over the world.
And 3 cities are getting a lot of attention from foreign investors: Amsterdam for finance and business, Rotterdam for goods handling, and Eindhoven for creativity and technology. Amsterdam, capital city of the Netherlands. Amsterdam's diversity and opportunities make it an excellent choice for business. While its rich heritage and culture, creativity and innovative infrastructure set it apart from other major European cities. Visitors are attracted to the city for its liberal, tolerant ways, its relaxed charm, emphasized by elegant houses and enchanting canals, as well as the reputation of its museums and other cultural offerings. The city today is the financial and business capital of the Netherlands and one of the most important European cities in which to do business. The facilities provided for business in Amsterdam are extensive. Large multinational companies and individual creative businesses have all set up shop in the capital, making the city one of the top 5 business locations in Europe, with a significant amount of foreign investment.
Foreign investments in the Dutch office market are very important. We see that several foreign asset companies invest in the Dutch office market.
While business activities are largely focused around the city center, the port area and new business parks on the city fringes are becoming increasingly popular.
The World Trade Center Amsterdam is the largest office building in the Netherlands. It's located on the south axis of Amsterdam, and it's the most prestigious location of the Netherlands. It's nearby the city center of Amsterdam and also only 5 minutes away from Schiphol Airport. Above that, I think it's unique because of all its facilities within the building. It's a little town of its own, with its own conference and meeting, shopping and restaurants facilities. At this moment we have about 300 tenants, and the average floor space they have is about between 200 and 300 square meters.
Schiphol International Airport is one of the major driving forces of the Dutch economy and has been declared the best in Europe in several international surveys, winning more than 120 prizes over the years. It is Europe's 5th largest air cargo hub and offers regular flights to all major destinations worldwide.
The airport, in combination with Amsterdam, can become a very important gateway for Asian companies to sell their goods and products in Europe. It is very important that an airport, and it is in our case a transfer airport, is located very close to a big city like Amsterdam. It has to be very attractive for foreign passengers, especially from Asia, if they fly to Europe, that they select Airport Amsterdam as their destination.
Amsterdam is well known for its amazing museums, but the city also offers more original ways of discovering the lowland country. Here is Asia Business Channel's top 5 of the uncommon things to do in the capital city. We start with one of the most significant examples of the free-minded and liberal spirit of the Dutch people. Take a stroll in the red light district and enjoy the very unique ambience of this neighborhood. At number 4, a tribute to the only Dutch chess world champion, Max Euwe. Learn about the great masterminds of the past century and play against the mighty computer of the center. Another obvious example of what liberal means in the Netherlands is number 3 on our list, the Hemp Museum. Learn all there is to know about the different uses of hemp and how it got to be integrated in the city's life. Visit the Amsterdam Dungeon and relive some of the capital's darkest moments in a fun and colorful manner. A different way to learn history is our number 2. And at number 1, meet the world leaders and check out the movie and pop stars. The world's biggest stars are waiting for you at Madame Tussauds Wax Museum.
It's a big city, but still it's not that big.
The whole complement of architecture, cultural mix, and some of the magical touches from the past.
I think in Amsterdam the sky is the limit. There are many small restaurants and the nightlife is nice, but besides that there are a lot of musea.
I think Amsterdam has something for each taste, something for each person. They will definitely have to come.
Every day there's something to do.
There's from people who like clothing, who like bars, who like pubs, who like art, who like galleries, who like sports, who likes to watch movies, read a good book.
Walk around for a day and sit in bars and stuff like that, talk to people. That's the most important.
People should come and see the museums.
A city to go out, to have fun. Well, there's practically everything to do here.
You definitely have to go to the red light district.
Each time you visit the city, it's something different, something new. You meet a lot of diverse people that somehow connect in some atmosphere.
Amsterdam is just a nice mixture of several things, like several cultures.
We're all kind of different cultures over here and people from all countries. Most can speak English, so if you're a tourist you can always ask questions where to go to.
They're nice, they're direct, honest I think.
They somehow connect into some level, and in the other way they're completely different.
Well, they're all different. You can't really say one thing about the people in Amsterdam.
Yeah, they're very nice.
If I could use one word, it'll be magic.
Amazing.
Liberating.
Easy.
The gay scene.
Awesome.
Great. And when I say I'm from Holland, they say Holland, Holland. Oh, Amsterdam. Oh, so you're cool.
Your first choice for total mobility solutions. Hertz. For all your vehicle rental and leasing, short or long-term, for business or leisure, you can rely on us. A state-of-the-art reservation system, a huge range of vehicles, superior service. We are customer-focused and cost-efficient, aiming to exceed your expectations every time. Hertz. Service, reliability, selection. Go with the world's #1. Europe's favorite airport, the 5th largest in terms of passenger numbers and 3rd largest by cargo volume. Welcome to Amsterdam Airport Schiphol, where we like to do things differently. Our concept at the Schiphol Group, creating airport cities, a unique environment where people and businesses, logistics and shops, information and entertainment come together, complementing each other. The airport city concept provides a 24/7 environment for visitors and businesses operating there, a multimodal transport hub with air, rail, and road links. Schiphol Group designs airports as mini cities, offering tailor-made facilities to a range of users. Quality is our priority. Amsterdam Airport Schiphol is our flagship. Why not work with us to develop your airport city? We are interested in opportunities across Asia. And for anyone looking at the Netherlands, why not contact Schiphol Real Estate, your expert local advisor? Schiphol Group, proud of making Amsterdam Airport City Schiphol a key driver of the national economy.
Welcome to the Westin Rotterdam, the city's only 5-star hotel. Experience the famous Westin Heavenly Bed in your spacious guest room or suite. Enjoy delicious international cuisine in a charismatic atmosphere in the Westin Bar and Restaurant. 7 state-of-the-art meeting rooms on site. The Westin is more than just a hotel. It's a place to feel understood and at home. Individual touches replenishing mind, body and spirit. The Westin Rotterdam. This is how it should feel.
Your trustworthy and reliable partner, De Lage Landen. Are you an equipment manufacturer? We can help you grow and increase your sales by offering asset-based financing products. We develop these products under your own brand for your customers. This differentiates you from the competition, giving you better control over your installed base. Leave the sales financing to us so you can invest in your core business. We are the 100% daughter of AAA-rated Rabobank Group, the world's most creditworthy bank. With specialists in a wide variety of industry sectors, we operate in more than 25 countries. We design individually tailored vendor finance programs. We keep pace with e-commerce developments. De Lage Landen. We help you grow. Officially recognized by the Dutch government as one of the 3 main ports in the Netherlands, the Eindhoven region is referred to as Brainport. Offering an excellent geographical location at the heart of Benelux, with good links to Belgium and Germany, the region has a strategic position in accessing adjoining markets.
We are the gateway, I would say, in Europe, but this is quite of a generic thing to mention, of course. But if you look at what here is concentrated at a relative overseeable spot in terms of technology, in terms of industry, but also in terms of international relationships towards surrounding countries, you could say that being linked to Eindhoven is a kind of a brain gain. Because what you gain in having a network here into the Europe vast land in terms of knowledge development, but also in creation of products and services, that this is a fantastic place to be.
The claim that the city is leading in technology is more than just a slogan. In 2005, a third of the total amount of money spent on research and development in the Netherlands was spent in this region, making it the only province in the Netherlands to meet the Lisbon targets, as well as giving it a top 3 position in Europe. The city has become the locomotive of the Dutch economy through its balanced collaboration of business life, knowledge institutes, and government. Philips's presence is probably the largest single contributing factor to the major growth of Eindhoven in the 20th century.
We have as Philips concentrated our research here in Eindhoven and environment. We are the biggest knowledge institute in the Netherlands, catering for 50% of all private R&D in this country. And in the course of years around us, an enormous ecosystem have grown in terms of industry, but also smaller and bigger knowledge institutes. We have a very well-known university here. We are preaching open innovation in the sense that by cooperating amongst ourselves all together, governments, companies, but also knowledge institutes, that you can build a tremendous new base for knowledge creation. And that means that the high-tech campus, as it is called, you may, and maybe I'm a little bit immodest, but this is at least the ambition, that we are a world-class region of excellence where not only technology is being invented and created, but also the translation being made in concrete products and services. And that is at the end of the day, of course, what counts.
Another Eindhoven key player on a global scale is De Lage Landen.
De Lage Landen is basically on a global level a vendor finance company. On a European level, it's a car leasing company. And on a Dutch level, it's a leasing company and a factoring company and a consumer finance company that serves mainly the Dutch market and the local Rabobanks. And as you might know, Rabobank is our parent. In vendor finance, we are within the top 3 of the market worldwide. In car leasing, we are number 9 in Europe. And in Holland, we are market leader in leasing. And we are one of the market leaders in consumer finance and factoring.
Being based in Eindhoven has several advantages for international companies such as De Lage Landen.
I think Eindhoven is a very creative and a very innovative city, as proved by the simple fact that we have a high-tech campus here, that we have the Design Academy as 2 examples. And for instance, we are thinking of opening an office in that same high campus where all the businesses, high-tech businesses in the world are joining. It is outside of the major traffic jams in the Netherlands. It's more quiet and its culture matches far better the culture that we have and that we would like to see within De Lage Landen. And lastly, it's pretty easy reachable with Eindhoven Airport and close airports nearby.
With the ambition to excel as a top European technology region and to achieve a sustained economically competitive position on a global scale, Eindhoven focuses on more than continuous innovation. It also focuses on developing the best possible housing, working, and living climate, and the best possible infrastructure in the region.
I think the Eindhoven future looks very promising. Eindhoven has changed from an industrialized city into a city that is based on 2 pillars, innovation and creativity. Both pillars are stable in the future. Both pillars everybody will need in the future. Next to that, also the city has developed into a more vibrant city with lots of possibilities for fun and relaxation. So I'm pretty confident about Eindhoven.
In Eindhoven, you can enjoy the shopping or the nightlife on weekends. But the city also shelters various very interesting museums and the unavoidable local football team, the PSV. Here's Asia Business Channel's top 5 of places you can't afford to miss. At number 5, come and live a football game at Philips Stadium. Before or after the game, you can also take a tour of the stadium and go to the heart of PSV, the players' locker room, a must for football fans. Let there be light. Visit the factory where it all started and discover how the first light bulb was made. The Philips First Light Bulb Factory is our number 4. At number 3, trucks on international rallies, Royal Cab Car, and unique models of cars. The DAF Museum will surprise you and tell you everything there is to know about the only Dutch car brand. When art meets lighting, amazing works of art using light as a vector of expression and full of colors and optical illusions, the City of Lights makes it to number 2. And our top venue is a fantastic contemporary art museum. The architecture of the Van Abbe Museum is worth as much attention as the pieces exhibited. Paintings, sculptures, objects, performances, a visual delight.
I think Eindhoven is a good city because of the people. They're really nice and cozy. A lot of bars, restaurants, good stores.
Yeah, it's a big city with a lot of shops.
For shopping. I've come to Eindhoven for shopping.
I come from Amsterdam and there all the stores and all the pubs and restaurants, they're all really far apart. And in Eindhoven it's all really centered, so that's good.
Because it's not so big compared to the city I came from. It's medium-sized and not so many people.
So there's a lot of technology over here, and also the design school here is very famous worldwide. So from that point of view, Eindhoven is a very interesting city, growing city as well.
Crowded.
New experiences, party.
Gezellig. It's the Dutch word for cozy.
Your trustworthy and reliable partner, De Lage Landen. Are you an equipment manufacturer? We can help you grow and increase your sales by offering asset-based financing products. We develop these products under your own brand for your customers. This differentiates you from the competition, giving you better control over your installed base. Leave the sales financing to us so you can invest in your core business. We are the 100% daughter of AAA-rated Rabobank Group, the world's most creditworthy bank. With specialists in a wide variety of industry sectors, we operate in more than 25 countries. We design individually tailored vendor finance programs. We keep pace with e-commerce developments. De Lage Landen. We help you grow.
The Van der Valk Hotel Eindhoven, part of a family-run group with hotels worldwide, conveniently located near many amenities. Comfortable, spacious, recently renovated rooms. Extensive conference and banqueting options. Modern, state-of-the-art fitness facilities. Join us at our popular restaurant or relax in style at our Havana bar. Van der Valk Hotel Eindhoven. Let us exceed your expectations.
With more than 350 million tons of cargo passing through her port every year, Rotterdam is home to the #1 port in Europe, both for imports and exports.
Rotterdam is the gateway to Europe. We, as port-oriented city with an enormous and huge industrial cluster and site, we have a hinterland of more than 450 million consumers.
The city is an ideal location to start or expand activities in Europe, as it is also a center of excellence in transport, transshipment, and distribution. Open and fast connection with the sea, a very deep access channel, and perfect hinterland connections are some of the main strengths of the port. It has more than 500 scheduled sailings a week to over 1,000 ports worldwide.
We have so much strong relationship with Malaysia, with Singapore, with Shanghai, with other parts of China, as the main gate to Europe, with our port position, that we like to welcome you to Rotterdam. And I hope you will do business in Rotterdam. You are very welcome.
Rotterdam also has a reputation as being a platform for architectural development. The city has some of the tallest structures in the Netherlands. Rotterdam offers much for the tourist in terms of shopping. From the first set of pedestrian streets in the country to modern shopping venues like Bestrowetze, there is something for every whim and pocket. The Netherlands are a prosperous country with solid and reliable public services, efficient infrastructures, and dynamic private-owned businesses. And with the intensification of the global economy, they are more and more active outside the EU. Opening to the world will therefore be the next phase.
We go to the next phase. The Dutch are known for tulips and for cheese, of course, over many decades. But you also see now that we have a lot to offer in healthcare, in high tech, in services. So in that respect, we're an attractive trade partner, and we're an attractive country to invest in due to our very favorable tax climate.
The reason why Asian people should come to Holland and not to other European countries is, for me, very simple. The Dutch country is very compact, and it's very time-consuming, safe option, of course, to see the country.
I hoped to see a lot of Asian investors. We already have a lot of Asian investors here in the Netherlands. We are a very open country and also very internationally oriented. And I hope to see them, a lot of them, very soon here, to meet them in the Netherlands.